Okay, I'm here with Cherenet, and we are in Korah, and specifically at the new care center that you have just opened up 2 months ago.
Yes,
and
it's
are
been
building
almost
out.
2 months ago.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you're renting the space.
Yes.
And you are basically opening it up for to
Yes.
to feed children.
Yes, we have a lot of kids here in Korah. So on Saturday we have a feeding program for 16 kids, only 16 kids. But in Korah there are a lot of peoples who don't have nothing to eat. They don't have foods, they don't have someone to support. So we are doing as much as we can to make them feel the kids important, to make them feel love from us. So we are feeding them.
Yes, and they're feeding. So right now it's 16, but your goal is to be to 50.
Yes.
And what you need for that is expanded kitchen area for them to eat, to be able to prepare the food. We want to do a water filter.
Yes.
Stove, refrigerator, all of it.
Yes.
So maybe we can walk through and show exactly what you have set up and how it's going to be expanded to be able to feed these children.
Okay.
Okay, so we're in front of the designated area for the kitchen.
Uh-huh.
All right, so let's go ahead and check it out.
Okay.
You come in here. It's going to be a darkness drop, but
Yeah.
let's see.
So this is going to be our kitchen. As you can see, we don't have stoves, we don't have refrigerator, we don't have we have nothing. We just have a local made stove here. So we are cooking all our meals by this local stuff. So we are hoping to get a new stove, a new refrigerator, and a water filter and stuff like that.
But you have power.
Yes, we have.
And you have the
power.
ability to have power, and we have the ability to pull in plumbing because you have a bathroom.
Yes.
So we can pull in a sink.
Yes.
Which we so far have not put into the project, but the more we're looking at it, the more, because right now what you do is you feed the kids, then you take the dishes and just go
Yes.
out back and rinse them in the ground, right?
Yes, yes.
But this would enable us to have the sink.
The sinks.
And keep all the dishes in the kitchen and everything.
Yes.
So this is the current space, which is not very large. It's about, how big do you think it is?
Maybe 3 meter. 1, 2, 3, 4 meter. It's
Metric system, I don't know what that means.
okay. I'm sorry. It's very small.
I would say it's like a 5 by 8, maybe something like that. But there's over here. Let's come out here, and this space right now exists for you to be able to use.
Yes.
And so this is a tin. The walls are tin.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
The ceiling is tin.
Yes.
And you can break that out,
And then
expand
make-
it,
yes.
and then now it'll be more like probably what size?
12 by 8?
Yeah, 12 by 8 space, which would give you a lot of room
Yeah.
to not only have everything you need for the kitchen, but also to have storage for food.
Yes.
Which we really want to have, and have that be inside and enclosed.
That would be great.
Yes. Okay. And then over here, we have this room, which is going to be hopefully. Let's go check
Yeah.
this out. What? So.
Amazing here.
So this is a mess, but you have a lot you can do with this.
Yes.
This is going to be what?
We're hoping to make an income generation activities in this room because we don't have sustainable income generation system here to feed all the kids
Right.
that we need to feed them. So we are hoping to make an income generation in this house.
Yes. And so the ideas would be either to bake bread
Yes, or roasting coffee.
or roasting coffee. Either one of which we can use the stove to start baking bread. But if it could be something that could feed a lot more people,
Yes.
you would need actual machines for
Yes.
baking bread.
Yes.
What's it called?
I
A bread baker?
think so. I don't know the
Need a
name.
bread baker, as well as a coffee roaster. And then the idea would be to source the beans, and then be able to roast them here.
Yes.
And then export them outside of Ethiopia.
Yes.
But also maybe some in Ethiopia too.
Ethiopia,
Right.
yeah.
And it goes on. This space goes on over here too. Right. So it could be used for also the idea of jewelry making or
Yes,
making
jewelry.
scarves
Yes,
or yeah. And so being able to bring something in and to teach people what to do.
Yes.
And then they can feed the children.
Yes.
Perfect. Okay. Good. And then let's go look at the actual place where you feed the children.
Okay. Let's go. So this is the actual place. Okay.
Hi, Doug. Hi, Doug. Hi, Doug.
So this is our feeding room. Every Saturday, our kids come in, eat meal here.
This is Cherenet's dog, and I said, "What's your dog's name?" He's like, "Dog." So that's dog.
Yes.
All right. So sorry. Go ahead.
So this is our feeding room. Every Saturday, our kids came here and get their meals regularly.
And they obviously come and sit in the chairs. You bring the food in.
Yes.
The goal, of course, here is to be able to have more children come in
Yes.
more often, all week long.
Yes. Yes.
And you have a lot of capacity to do that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So this could be something where you can expand to 50 children and then families.
Yes, and families.
Yes.
Yes.
And obviously with that whole courtyard out there beyond.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Is there anything else you want to add to anybody who might be watching?
Yeah. So I just want to say you can help in any way to this program, to this charity program. So we are so grateful, to receive your donations in any way.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.